And I'm a rude piece of shit just because the conversation we were just having was that funny that I was like, you know what? Save it. Put it on the fucking show. Welcome to another episode of Fucking Perfectly Misfit with your two favorite artards. Nobody says that word anymore. I'm willing to bet that might over fucking skim over the zeitgeist. We're artards. Like nobody says that shit. I'm not an artard. You're an artard. Fucking miss that fucking phrase. That was fucking awesome. Perfectly Misfit with your two fucking favorite DJs from upcountry, from Naval, Renee Encarnacion, and my fucking sister from another mister, the Webslinger 25, at Dan Webb. Wait, I think I got that backwards. Whatever, you can find him on the socials. It doesn't matter to us. My boy Danny. How are you, Bo?
I'm good. I'm good. How
I've
you
never
doing,
called you
buddy?
Danny. I called you Danny. That feels weird
I
too.
know it was weird. I
Ugh.
just let it go because it's not worth arguing over.
Yeah. You can kick my ass about that afterwards, and it's going to be well deserved. As you drink some beer, I'm drinking a Calypso Island Wave lemonade.
Oh, yeah. I'm drinking some Deschutes.
It's
Prestige
the shoots.
IPA, baby.
The shoots.
I love that shit. It's good stuff.
Honestly, I'm not a fan of this flavor of Calypso. I like these lemonades, but
No.
Dan and I discussed before the show that I obviously always showed up a few minutes late and don't have any beer. So this is what I got, or the water.
I know this is technically our first non-sober January that fell apart. Not
Yeah, sober January was fun, or dry January. That's what it was.
Dry-ish.
Dry January.
Ish.
I made it like 2 weeks here and there. Basically, 2.5 weeks total, off and on throughout the entire month.
Right.
Is what it is. I
You're not playing
also
right here. Go.
I got clouded due to certain distractions, which cloud the mind sometimes.
Right.
So
Especially when you're not used to getting it.
yeah. Oh God, I hate Denver. So yeah, things didn't go as smoothly as we hoped. Is what it is. We did our best. I did my best.
I no, I didn't. I didn't do my best at all.
All right,
I
I
tried
really tried.
13 days, 14 days, and then said, "Fuck it." Too much shit going on, and I use that as a crutch and as an excuse. I should have kept going, but
I will
after
say this much.
several discussions that we've had, I said, "Fuck it," because I knew you weren't, and I'm like, no point of having an accountability buddy when the accountability buddy's not going to do it.
Shut
And
up.
that's another excuse. I just didn't want to fucking do it.
Yeah, yeah. It was for those of you who are maybe like tuning in sooner than later, aka before this dumb decision. I made this fucking decision drunk as shit, walking home from a bar, and my dumbass fucking video fucking called Dan and was like, "Dude, we should totally be fucking sober in January, and like we should like not drink, and we should make it like a big thing on the show." And then
I'm
literally
pretty
two days
sure that it was on a football day too.
2 days later, oh yeah,
I think that
your
was
dumbass agreed to it. Your dumbass agreed to it, but then I remember 2 days later catching a hard reminder that I was like, "Wait, what? What did I
yeah,
say?"
yep.
And then I was like, "Oh shit, yeah, that does sound like something I would say." And me being me, I was just like, "Well, I gotta stick to it because I said it." And yeah, it was tough. Fucking January was tough, and that was the other part that I was going to bring up was that I don't know why I did that. Like, for those of you who know me like really well, you guys know fucking from Thanksgiving through Three Kings Day, which is January 6th. I am a useless piece of garbage. I am a depressed ball of emotions that like
Thank you for checking in. I'm still a useless piece of garbage.
yeah, like literally like Yeah, it's been that way since I was about 19 years old. It's family shit and then military shit definitely did not help. So here we are. Here the fuck we are, right?
Fun times.
Um, I will say this much because it just has nothing to do with anything. I just booked a flight, bro.
Yeah, I work too.
Your boy's going to Washington State for the first time.
Oh, nice. Oh, are you supposed to go to that the Kraken bullshit?
Yes.
The Kraken hockey
Your
game?
boy Rene Encarnacion will probably be the first Puerto Rican ever to a Seattle Kraken game because it's their first season.
No, I thought they played last season.
No, I believe this is their first season, bro. That's why my boy has
Okay.
season tickets. But yeah, our one of our former guests, Kyle Asplund, a longtime military friend of mine, as long as I've known Dan. He's come to visit me 1,000 times in New York, and he's been begging me to come out and visit. And he also got season tickets. Yeah, that's why I'm pretty sure that's why he got season tickets. It's because it's their first season. And yeah, dude, take a fucking swing and guess how much the fucking round trip is.
I don't know. I'd say like 400, $500.
$138, bro.
Oh, nice. Dude, you could fly
Bro,
out to Orlando nonstop from Grand Rapids here for $100.
nice.
But I
50
don't
bucks
do that
round trip.
because Orlando's really expensive, and
Yeah, granted, this is like I get to board last. I don't get to choose my seat, but it's like a 2 hour flight, and you and I have been on fucking worse flights and worse seats.
right,
So it's just like cool. Fly out on the first, and I come back on on the third.
yeah,
Looking
yeah. My
forward to
mom
it.
actually literally just did that. She went to Florida for a weekend to go visit my aunt. My aunt lives in Disney World,
No, yeah,
so
yeah, yeah. I know they have property. My grandfather, I'm sorry, my uncle retired down to Kissimmee, and like I
okay.
remember before he like settled in Kissimmee, like we were looking at properties on like the actual property of like literally their lampposts have fucking Mickey
Mickey
Mouse's head
Mouse,
on them.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it's fucking crazy.
Yeah, my uncle's the head of IT or some shit like that.
Could you imagine living in that fucking miserable world? That's like fucking
I
Stepford wife shit.
I would I would have to think that suicide rate is
Dude,
extremely high there.
dude, like, yo, Matt, I'm sorry to bring him up, but Rocket would not have passed in that fucking neighborhood.
No.
That fucking dog, like, actually, what do you have? Like, you had like six dogs, like, five of them would not have passed, and the other one, you would have had to like keep them in the attic, like Anne Frank or some shit.
Right, right. Yeah. Uh yeah, no, I'm good. I don't like Florida. I've been there a bunch.
I
Uh
spent a lot of
I
time
don't
there as a
see
kid.
the I mean, my kids aren't little anymore. I don't really know how much they would want to go to Disney World or anything. So I'm not really interested in any of that shit. I don't want to be around that many people at one time anyway. So
So
fuck
let
that.
me ask you a question because we'll tie it into what I did this past weekend. Um, when's the last concert you've been to, man? And like, when can you foresee yourself going to like a
Oh yeah.
big a big show in the near future or what?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because I mean, you're
Last
talking about. I mean, like all right, Disney's gonna have 50 to 70,000 people, flowing in and
more
out.
than that, I think. Way
I'm
more than
I'm just saying flowing in and out like on an hourly basis. I'm just thinking
I went to go
logistics.
see pre-pandemic. I went and saw Breaking Benjamin. They suck. Uh, Avenged Sevenfold.
They
A
suck.
Bullet for My Valentine.
They don't suck.
Um, Five Finger Death Punch
They
and
suck all the
Bad
dicks.
Wolves.
Bad
So
brains.
Bad Wolves.
Oh, bad wolves.
So I saw them pre-pandemic, like the year before pandemic.
All right, but I'm saying,
So
okay, so you haven't been to a show since the pandy.
no, not since the pandemic.
All right.
Not that I don't want to. I'm going to like
Yeah, but
kind of
you've got other factors. You've got family. You've got fucking work. You've got you don't live that close to
fuck no.
big
I live an
venue.
hour away from
Yeah,
anything.
yeah. There's you have multiple factors in your life that are besides the pandemic fucking
I
whole.
am going to see Brad Williams in April.
Yeah, you
And,
are.
and I
Yeah,
don't know.
you
I think
are.
we've said. I know. I think we've said it before.
We had this conversation. I know we had this conversation, but I feel like we had it on
Off air.
Yeah, I think we had it
like,
off air. So there's a funny thing about Dan. For those of you guys who don't know, Brad Williams has a great joke about how he's very good friends with fucking Bob Saget. Bob Saget, for those of you who don't know, from Full House, but he's also a stand-up comedian. So in the stand-up world, amongst other stand-up comedians, he is regarded not as just fucking Danny Tanner. He's regarded as a high-level comedian. And a story goes, I'm not going to blow it for you, Dan. A story goes where Bob Saget hops backstage at a Brad Williams show. For those of you who also don't know, Brad Williams is a little person. He's a midget. And Bob Saget goes backstage and is like, Brad, I need you to do me a favor. He's like, all right, Bob, what's up? I have John Stamos with me. And fucking Brad gets fucking excited. And he's like, sweet, I want to meet him. And he's like, no, you don't understand. John Stamos is mortified of fucking midgets. And I learned something about Dan last week that I did not know, but he told me he had tickets for Brad Williams.
Yeah, I am deathly afraid of midgets, little people. Like, dude, I whenever Wee Man's on Jackass, I close my eyes. Whenever midgets show up and like when I was a kid and watched wrestling and shit,
Fucking Doink or Dink. Dink was out.
Shit out of me.
Or what's it? Shame? No, Shame.
Hornswoggle.
Hornswoggle. Oh, not Seamus.
Scared the shit out of me.
Hornswoggle is more recent, which is crazy.
Yeah. And he made a surprise comeback at the Royal Rumble, and I didn't expect that. And
yesterday or day before yesterday?
I think it was Saturday night.
Oh, that's right. It was Saturday night. Weird.
But
I didn't watch that.
Yeah. No,
Anyway.
I didn't either. I just saw clips and I saw him, and I was like, "Oh fuck!" I threw my phone. And
I just said little fucking shit.
Yeah. And then like TikTok, man, like TikTok, like you don't know what's coming up when you scroll up. So if like you're scrolling through TikTok, so all of a sudden there'll be like,
oh god, I love this so much.
A midget, and I'll like throw my phone, and like my girlfriend antagonized me by sending me midget videos and shit all the time.
Oh, I love her so much more now. Shout out Nicole Quaint.
So yes, no, I do not like little people at all,
dude.
There's no rational reason why.
So the Brad Williams joke was that. Oh fuck! I might have lost it because I feel like I might be tying it in with yours, or that you're afraid if they touch you.
Yeah. Oh, I don't want to be near him. I honestly. So like, this is my plan.
So okay. Oh, all right. Sorry. The Brad Williams joke was there was a woman in the audience who her friends brought her to the show, and they didn't tell her who was headlining. But they all knew she had a mortal fear of little people.
I thought that was John Stamos, the John Stamos story.
No. He has the fear. The ending of that story was fucking Bob Saget let him into his other green room, and like fucking Brad Williams ran up to his leg and just started dry humping him, and he's like, John Stamos was like trying to kick him off like a little perverted like chihuahua, like just like no, no. But the the Brad Williams big joke was that like he was out doing a show and he came up on stage and a fucking woman in the fucking front row was just like freaking the fuck out and like he like approached her and was like, "What's your actual problem?" He's like, "I just know that all of you want to come down here and rape me."
Whoa.
Yeah.
I also bought front row tickets
Yeah.
because it was only $5 more. And,
oh my
I am
god.
gonna have
I hope video comes out of this so bad.
sunglasses, right? I'm going
Oh,
to tape the insides
oh
on
no.
so that I can wear the sunglasses, and like I can't see him. So that is the plan. So
Man.
yeah,
I
that is my plan. But it's not until April, so we got a
so
lot.
so all right. I'm gonna let's just get off the subject and talk about what I was talking about live experiences. I got to see Tool this week, bro.
Yeah. Is that
Not
your
only
first
did I
time
get to see
seeing?
Tool, what? Sorry.
Is that your first time seeing him?
It was not only my first time, but I got my first and second time banged out in the same weekend.
Oh, nice.
My one of my best friends in life, Ralphie, flew out from New York, um, and like we were supposed to go to the show. Hey, back up. We were supposed to go to the show 2 years ago, and the last one was like I think it was November of 2019. And I moved away from New York in October 2019.
Okay.
So I had just missed the show just because business opportunity. Opportunity knocked, and it was time for me to leave New York. I felt like so I actually own the shirt from Barclays Center in Brooklyn when Tool played in November 2019, but I did not get to go to that show. Ralphie sent it to me, just like as a "you should have been there" kind of thing. And then I believe they were rescheduled to go again in 2020, and that was canceled. They were going to play here in Colorado. I believe they're going to do Red Rocks.
Pandemic was canceled.
Yeah. They were everything got fucked up because of the pandy. So then Tool decided to make a new tour, and they booked for here in Colorado again, here in Denver. And unfortunately, Ralphie and I have a thing in common where if I can't afford to buy the tickets for the show, he'll buy the tickets. If he can't afford to buy the tickets, I'll buy the tickets. And we've always gone back and forth. I have a few homies like that. My boy Wilson, we've always been like that with Yankee tickets. It's just kind of been, you have that camaraderie with some certain people. And unfortunately, when these last batch of Tool tickets went on sale, neither one of us could afford it. And normally, I think this one was up on Ralphie. Probably it was up on me, honestly. But I could only afford to buy one, and he could maybe only afford to buy one. But we just couldn't do it together. And the reason Ralphie couldn't afford to buy it was because he had just helped his wife get a new car, and God bless him. Dude's a father of 2 kids. Holds down 2 fucking serious jobs. He's doing what he's got to do to fucking make it work out in New York. And I got a random text message that same day that those tickets got dropped, and it was from his wife. And his wife asked, "Hey Renee, do me a favor, don't say anything to Ralphie, but if you guys were to buy tickets for the Tool show in Denver, where would you guys sit?" And I'm asking because I'm buying the tickets for you guys because he just helped me out and I want to hook him up.
Right.
Which was like one of the most beautiful fucking things I've ever fucking heard. I'm like, who does that? Like, that's like some like fucking soap opera shit. You know what I mean? That's like some shit out of a fucking movie. Like, you guys deserve this. I'm doing this for you boys. Like fuck, like literally, like she volunteered to take care of these two cretins that he spawned for a weekend. Like I'm guess I'm doing this. Shout out to Claudia,
No.
fucking baddest fucking wife of the fucking century. Yeah. So yeah. And then what happened was, so we had tickets for the show for Denver, which would happen in Ball Arena on Thursday night, and New York got slammed with a blizzard. It was like labeled a nor'easter, and then it got upgraded to a fucking blizzard, and his flight got canceled twice, and he was going to leave Friday night, and then it got pushed to Saturday morning, or then Saturday night, or some shit like that. But then Tool was playing again, only an hour south of here in Colorado Springs, on the night that his flight got canceled. So we just looked it up and see if we could afford it. And we went to fucking see Tool again, dude. We saw Tool Thursday and Friday night.
Nice.
I mean, like, I feel like that's some like crazy shit where you're like following like a major band like that from town to town.
Right.
I've never done that before. Have you?
No.
Yeah.
No, I
Ralphie?
don't like any band enough to go
That
see
much. Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, I had never seen him, and like to this day, I can actually still remember the first time I even heard of Tool, which was on Beavis and Butthead. I wore my Beavis and Butthead shirt to the second night of Tool because I'm just like, holy shit! I had my fingers crossed that I still remember the first time I heard Tool and the first song I ever heard by them. Do you remember like a band like that?
Sober would have been the first song that I heard of.
Absolutely. On fucking Beavis and Butthead, they made fun of that video hardcore because
I never watched Beavis and Butthead. I was sheltered, but
that's hilarious.
on the
I was
radio.
sheltered too, but I had a great uncle named Uncle Obed. Uncle Obed, I remember that day when he was like, "What do you want to watch?" I'm like, "I don't know. We don't have cable." He's like, "You want to watch Beavis and Butthead?" I'm like, "I've never seen that before." I remember like the face my uncle gave me. He goes, "You never watched Beavis and Butthead?"
Right.
I'm like, "I'm 11." I mean, granted, it changed my life, but
Yeah, we didn't have cable, so
yeah, I'm
it
like,
didn't help,
I'm
but
sorry.
anyway.
You're the fucking bachelor of the family. Like, I live with a single mom, and you're my babysitter for today.
Right. No
I'll
shit.
never forget that shit. But yeah, dude, the Beavis and Butthead video always just made fun of how crazy and morbid that sober video was. Remember that? Like that video was crazy. It like had like caterpillars going through empty, or it looked like shit or whatever the fuck. But like
Well,
that little creepy fucking like little clay
Mary
doll.
kinda
Yeah,
like
that, like clay
shit.
doll thing. Dude. Ralphie has seen Tool. I think he said between 4 and 6 times at this point, and only seen sober once. And
Okay.
the first night they didn't play sober, but the second night when we were at Colorado Springs, shout out the Broadmoor Arena, weird, little tiny like hockey arena, very weird. We can get into details about that later, but I saw the guitarist. I think it was the guitarist. Maybe it was the bass player. The guy, whoever was to the left of the drummer, whatever. I saw him call an audible, like literally, like the drummer. Like I felt like was like the leader of like who's gonna like hint at whatever next song is coming up, and I saw whoever was to his left, whoever was to the drummer's left. Like I keep wanting to not fuck that up. And like I saw him go and like do like some sort of hand motion, and then like I just heard a whang, and I'm like, Ralphie. He's like, what? But Ralphie, and I'm like, who? He's like, what? I'm like, sober started, and like I like if you're following a good band, if you're a big fan of a band and following their tour, you try to follow what's happening on the set list. And we had heard rumors of sober being on the like possibility. You know what I mean? Like you never know what they're going to play. They can call audibles. They can just do whatever their standard set list was. But hearing sober live, and they also did the other song, "The Pot." They did that twice, and goddamn, those are like two like very commercial songs.
I would say Schism is their next biggest commercial song.
Schism, yeah, Schism.
I'm not the biggest Tool fan. I think they're. I mean, they're
fun.
good.
They're great. Yeah. I'm the same way. I don't know all their song titles. Like I will know some lyrics, and I'm just like, wait a minute, I know this fucking song, and I don't know the title of the song. But I know Schism because my friend's band, Keith, his band is called Schism. It's the Tool cover band. But they did like a Numa. They did Hooker with a Penis. Like those are like big fucking songs. That was like fucking huge. I'm pretty sure I got a sinus infection from it. I've been coughing up blood for like the last fucking.
Oh man,
hours.
You got the Omicron, bro.
You're
turning into like fucking Optimus Prime or some shit.
Omicron Prime, as we call it. Yeah. But like, I think it was really just a lot of cigarette smoking, and I think the smoke machines really fucked me up. Like a sore throat, and just been coughing up garbage for fucking 48 hours. But either way, man. Funnier part, we'll end on this for my stupid Tool segment. The local bar for Broadmoor Arena, which is the arena where Tool played down in Colorado Springs, is Buffalo Wild Wings. Like literally, you can go to Buffalo Wild Wings, and it's a 4-minute walk to the front gate, or like literally the entrance gate to this arena. So like pre-gaming at a commercial place like that was very weird to me. I don't know. I'm used to like pre-gaming in dive bars. Yeah, I mean, me and Ralphie, we racked up like $110 bill, but I mean, we did like a bunch of shots, beers, fucking.
But that's also like a third of the price at the concert.
It really wasn't that bad. $110. Again, we did like 20, 30 wings, 3 or 4 fucking other appetizers like rings, cheese curds.
You did this before a concert?
Yeah.
Dude, you're crazy. Yeah. I wouldn't eat that much before a concert.
No, but you got to understand though. Also, like
all of a sudden you got. I'm lactose intolerant too, so you just said curds and shit. Anything with cheese. Yeah, I mean, like I'd be running around shitting like.
I'm doing the shitty shout out right now, but shout out to the fucking fried cheddar cheese curds from fucking Buffalo Wild Wing. Those were amazing. I didn't have to shit at all, bro. They were so good. And dude, my tummy is not the fucking most fucking vulnerable. Like I mean, not the most iron. Like my tummy is sensy as fuck, and
bro,
they were on point. Bro, they were on fucking.
You get that wrong.
They were slow. They were slow. They were slow. I will say that much. Like only 2 of the 3 or 4 apps we ordered came out, and then like whatever. But either way, I mean, dude, again, $105. We had like 30 or 20 wings, 3 appetizers, a shitload of these motherfuckers.
Yeah,
a couple of fucking light beers. Yeah, it wasn't too bad at all, in my opinion.
Bruh.
Especially for a pregame.
Like we segued sort of into like the fatty mode.
Let's go.
Dude, all right. So my dad is known for making pecan pie, right? Just is known for it, right? So my mom made pecan pie for the first time.
R.I.P. Top Dog.
Yeah. So she made some, and bruh, like, that shit is so
looks so legit. Oh my god, give it to me now.
That's on point. I had 3 or 4. Like, it's a little container that my mom, she saves everything. So like, that's a take-home box from some restaurant. But she saves a fucking container.
Bro, if you don't take a bite out of that right now, I'm not having you on.
I
next
will, dude. I will later.
Right now, motherfucker. That looks so good. I need you to do me and the fans a favor. Take a bite right now, you fat bitch.
Oh man, it does not mix well with this beer, but all right.
And
As
then
I have a fork right next to me and shit, right?
Oh, what are the odds? Oh,
So
I'm sorry to inconvenience you, you fat fucking piece of shit. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god, give it to me.
that nice
Oh,
beer
look so
right there.
gelatinous. So gelatinous.
That's good shit.
Yeah. Look. He's trying to deny. He's like, oh, but it doesn't mix well with the beer. Fuck you, you fat piece of shit.
Oh yeah, it's got sea salt on it too. So
On the pecans. Oh no.
like on the top of the pecan, like on the caramelized and shit. It's like caramelized fucking sea salt and shit. So it's good.
I'm
Chewing
trying to
all
think
out.
of.
It's baller. You know what? Here's the funny thing. My dad is the one known for making this shit. This is way better than my dad's. I'm not even lying.
Come on, dude. He's dead. How you gonna shit?
I know.
Come on. How you gonna shit on him? Yo, come on. The
He
man's
can't
dead.
defend
Come on,
himself.
bro.
I know it's crazy, but
Son of a bitch,
mom
bro.
killed it.
Disrespectful, bro. This is
Mom
why he.
killed it.
You know, this is
Knocked
why he
it out of the
died,
park.
right? This is why he died.
Good.
Just
Yeah, it was
disrespectful
worth
shit.
it just for this better pecan pie. I'm just kidding.
Yo, we just lost a viewer. It went from 2 to 1.
Hey, you know, shit
Fuck
happens when you party naked.
Fuck
God
'em.
damn it, I'm naked.
R.I.P. Mr. Webb.
Fuck it. Yep, nope, I'm just kidding. That's your piece, man.
R.I.P. Top Dog.
Oh shit.
Shit. Yeah, no. The Buffalo Wild Wings was my spot this week. No, I think we talked about Web Wing Slingers last week.
The other wing place you went to?
Oh,
Yeah.
Savage Burrito. Savage Burrito. There's a spot on South Colorado Boulevard. It's actually called the Hacienda. But I think they have like a ghost kitchen in there. They call themselves fucking Savage Burrito.
Okay.
Whatever. Yeah. But had their fucking grilled chicken burrito. Ooh.
Are wet burritos a thing out there?
Wet burritos?
Yeah.
What's up?
Dude, it's like
smothered?
Yeah, it's like a burrito, but smothered in like the burrito stuff. They're called wet burritos here, and like
Yeah, no, here
only a West Michigan thing.
Now here we have smothered, and everything smothered here is going to be in green chili, which is weird. Do you know, like, have you had green chili?
Yeah. We have green chili here. It's not my favorite. It's not bad by any means.
It's not bad.
It's not my favorite.
I'm a red chili motherfucker, but like,
yeah. Next time I go, Friday we're going out to the normal spot. They closed down because for a couple weeks because a lot of the staff got COVID and shit.
Yeah.
But they reopened today. Today's their first day open. We'll go there Friday. I'll order the wet burrito. I'll take some pictures and send them to you. Then you can compare to what we're talking about. Like I said, from what I understand, it's only a Michigan thing, or like, you know, like a northwest or whatever the fuck you want to say thing. But they didn't have it when I lived in New York, and they didn't have it in Virginia, and like.
Yeah, no, we don't do any kind of wet or smothered chili burrito on the East Coast. The closest thing you have, like as far as like a wet thing, would be like a French dip sandwich.
Well, dude, French dips are fucking.
Yeah. But I'm saying, like, as far as on the East Coast, like, we don't have anything like that.
The closest thing you do have is a garbage plate in Rochester.
That's Canada, anyway. Anyway, I was gonna say the closest thing. Actually, I caught myself. Brandon and Carr in Brooklyn. There's a restaurant. It's an old school fucking roast beef spot in Brooklyn called Brennan and Carr. Like literally has like wood paneling on the walls, like the fake wood.
Yeah.
And they do. Oh shit! There's a comment. I missed a comment.
That's probably why they left.
Stephanie. When was that? 42. That was 5 minutes ago. Sorry, Stephanie. Um, uh, Gargiulo's Gargiulo burger is the thing I get at Brennan and Carter. Gargiulo burger is a cheeseburger with caramelized onions and fresh roast beef on top, and then they take the sandwich, put it in between two clasps, dump it into an au jus fucking bath, put it on a plate, and then if you're a real savage, you ask for an extra ladle on top. Then they'll just put a fucking extra ladle of au jus on top.
Well, you just eat that shit with a fork then? Because
Well, you're not gonna fucking use your fingers like an animal.
I
Yeah.
don't know. I think I
Yeah,
might try
yeah.
it, but
I mean,
it sounds
no,
good.
no, no,
except for the
we've
roast
tried.
beef part necessarily.
Ralphie and I have tried. Ralphie and his fucking his brother who now is curing cancer.
Yeah.
we have all tried
Yeah.
after multiple concerts and festivals. But yeah, no, that's a fork and knife sandwich, and I'm so looking forward to trying that shit again when I go home. Actually, I was gonna go home this month, but it's looking like it's gonna be the end of March probably.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, going to fucking Washington, March 1st to 3rd. That's gonna be dope. Um, I didn't watch.
You didn't watch any Peacemaker.
I watched the first episode and I'm just like,
No,
It's-
dude.
I listen, and I will say this much. I will say this much. I'm going to say this much because I know you and other people are going to give me shit. I will say this much. I acknowledge that a lot of people have said you have to tough it out. You have to like get through an episode or two or three, and then it starts to grow on you. And I admittedly recommend those kinds of shows to people. Where it's just like I'm like I know it's a lot. Like WandaVision was something like that. I'm trying to think of something else, but like WandaVision just came right off the top. But
Fuck WandaVision. I didn't watch that, but the
Really?
one show you for that letter
Letterkenny,
you made me watch at least 3 episodes before I could really even think anything of it. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna make you do the same with
I will.
Peacemaker.
I will. I
You
will.
will watch at
And
least 2 more, but you got to make it through at least episode 5. All right, because I think that's what the latest one is. I just caught up on them all tonight.
so
Here's
so
the fucked up thing, and this is a
uh,
bad dad moment. All right, bad dad moment. All right, it's
uh,
John fucking Cena in this.
that's where you lost me from the beginning.
All right, it's John Cena. Guess who let their fucking 12-year-old son watch that shit? Yeah, I fucked up. And in that first episode, I don't know, 15 minutes in, there's full nudity. And 10 minutes later, another
There's-
fucking full nudity. And then, like, dude, it's,
Keep going. Keep going.
yeah, dude. And I'm like yelling at my kid. I'm like, close your eyes. But then I'm like, I mean, whatever. You can see titties, like whatever. You know, like I know you've Googled boobs. I
Yeah, but
know you're
there's
searching.
also like, isn't there like rape talk and shit like there's like
Yeah,
it's
there's
a
a lot of
lot
innuendos.
for
The whole
12
thing
12
is like there's
He's
a lot of
12?
innuendos that he doesn't really know yet.
Talking about
And
it.
he's asked me a couple of questions. Now
But
I'm at the point where he's already seen. I should have stopped, but I just said fuck it and let him watch it. And then we watched like the first 3 episodes, and then that was last week or last like 2 weeks ago Tuesday, right? And then like he really liked it. I don't know why. Maybe titty, whatever. No, he liked it, and it was
Because it's
funny.
silly. It's goofy,
It's-
dude.
it-
That
it's
show
so
is so goofy.
It's like a Deadpoolish goofy to it.
It's so goofy.
And
That's my hard part about him. Just like
don't like. All right, so learn from me, and don't let your kids watch it. But then, like, he's hooked, and then like, fuck it, like, bad dad, like, whatever. I let him watch the next couple episodes. There's no boobies, and which sucks because I like watching movies too. But, like let's just be real.
Dad.
I know. So, so yeah. So at least get through episode 3 like soon, because there's like more shit that happens, and then you could be like, "Oh my god, Dan, I can't believe you let your kid watch that." And I could be like, I don't know. People let their 6-year-old play Call of Duty. Like I don't know, desensitize everything. Whatever.
I really gave it a shot, man. Especially because what's her name? Tay Tay from fucking Orange Is the New Black. Like,
Yeah, the big. I
I
all
love
right. So
her.
just don't. I thought that I had to Google it because I thought she was the girl who played Precious.
No, you fucking
I
racist piece
know.
of shit.
Well, no, I didn't know because she's a big girl.
No, not
So
even
I had to
close.
Google it. I didn't even know Orange Is the New Black was. All right. And then you didn't even watch the full episode, but there's a dude called the Vigilante. Did you get to see him yet? No.
Episode 1? I watched the whole episode.
I don't know that he's in episode 1. I'm pretty sure he's in episode 2.
I don't know. I'm sorry.
It's all right. It doesn't matter, but it's like this
God,
dude.
fucking say it, dude. Fucking,
he
we're
reminds me of-
6 episodes in, and like,
Yeah.
you're not gonna
All right,
ruin
so
shit for me, bro.
Vigilante is another dude that shows up in the show, and he reminded me of Huey from The Boys. Like
The name sounds
his
familiar. I
face,
might have seen it.
like he looks like him. He doesn't act like him by any means. He's a complete and utter fucking psychopath. Like beyond the fact that he looks like him a little bit. And now, remind you, I haven't seen The Boys since the 2nd season, which came out over a year ago.
Yeah, I haven't watched the 2nd season.
So, oh, dude, that's another one. But
No, I'm lying. I barely watched it. I just got to rewatch it.
Yeah. So The Boys is really good. But anyway.
Yeah, The Boys is the shit.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, power through this with me, so we have other shit to talk about. And then
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You can talk shit.
So yeah,
You can talk shit about
inside baseball. For those of you guys who want to know, I asked, or I told Dan I was going to watch it this week. I tried, and like unfortunately, in case you guys didn't notice last week, I was very, very distracted, and that shit like kind of fucked up my entire week in general. So like I try to watch fucking Peacemaker. Like also like having like the T-2000 be his dad. Like
Yeah.
The show is fucking weird. And there's like a lot, and like his
dad's a fucking massive Ku Klux Klan racist guy.
And his sidekick is like a bald eagle that's just like has a weird
Baldy. It's his
like
best friend.
It's Eagly.
Eagly, yeah, Eagly.
Hey, come on, motherfucker! I'm watching it less than you, Baldy.
Eagly is his best friend.
Baldy's what I call you, you fat fucking.
I know, but I'm not balding.
I know. That's so I call myself in the mirror.
But yeah, Eagly is his best friend. Like they ask him like several times who's best friend.
They're like, "That's your sidekick." It's Eagly.
Yeah, dude, it's
so fucking like he gets so serious. Like
he gets so mad, and
it's
like
bizarre. All right. For lack of a better word for that fucking, just describe that fucking show. It's fucking bizarre, dude. Like, and I guess really ultimately I'm having a hard time just trying to take it seriously in the beginning from the start, is because I liked Suicide Squad. A lot of people did not like Suicide Squad, both of them, but like I did not want that to spin off. Of all the fucking things we could have gotten to spin off of fucking Suicide Squad, that's what we got. Like the fucking B character on like the fucking 2.5 movie. Like I know it's
it was great. It was great how he didn't. I think they did it right. Like in the beginning, you can't. It's like one of those things. Like you go into it and you can't take it serious because it's not fucking serious. It's like, dude, it's so
like you can't take it serious, but motherfucker, this is us spending our money on this shit. Like,
Yeah.
okay, cool. As Warner Bro, I mean, like, I mean, as right, Warner Brothers, as
Warner
DC
Brothers, Warner
and
Brothers,
DC,
HBO, yeah.
like, and DC, like, okay, cool. They don't got to take it that serious. It's
It's a
just a joke
James
to
Gunn.
them.
It's a James Gunn production. You can't do that. Like that's why everybody didn't like Suicide Squad 2 because fucking they're like, oh, it's too much like Guardians of the Galaxy. Well, who the fuck directed that one? James Gunn, bitches, and he did great. He did great. I loved Suicide Squad 2. I thought it was great.
I did too.
I loved how anyone and everyone who you like kind of liked at the beginning, like even like halfway liked, fucking died within 5 minutes. Like it was the best. I laughed so hard.
Even
at
to
all
this
the
day,
people
the
dying.
impression of fucking Pete Davidson. All right, guys. Look over here. Remember, tell me it's just me. Oh,
But,
let's just shoot him in the mouth.
yeah, like everyone dies in the it's funny as fuck. So like you go in thinking, oh shit, this is a huge Suicide Squad. Like you're like, man, this is going to be really fun. We've got all these different characters. I can't wait to see them develop. And boom, you don't get to see shit because they all fucking die.
You get a
So
whole
I
new,
thought that was
you
hilarious.
get a whole new
Except for
squad
Weezer.
4 minutes later.
So yeah, it was great. And I do like John Cena, and this is fucking hilarious. Like
Again,
he's
so
way
I'm
better.
I'm going to do what you told me and what everybody else told me is like I'm going to force myself and work through the next 2-3 episodes but
It's not even John Cena's character that makes the show, though. It's the black girl. I don't remember her name.
I'm
And
pulling it up
then
now. I'm pulling it up now, but because she's a bad
the
bitch.
IT guy.
The Indian
Diebeard.
is he Indian?
No, he's Diebeard. He's a fat white dude, and that's what John Cena calls him. The whole thing calls him Diebeard. And he's like, because it looks like he dyes his beard. It doesn't look like he dyes his beard at all. But he's just sitting there, and John Cena is such a fucking bully, but he's like such an idiot bully that half the shit when he's bullying people doesn't make fucking sense.
Oh, that's why we don't know her fucking name on the fucking movie on the show. It's Leota Adebayo.
Right.
Yeah, and then she
You
has the
don't
girl.
know, like,
She has the girlfriend with also like a very crazy name like that, which is awesome. Like, props to them, like for keeping it real.
but then like you also don't know who she really is yet either.
Not yet. Yeah. I can tell there's some shit going on there, and I'm only one episode in.
And then like when that comes in, and if you're not paying attention, you might miss it.
Yeah. Okay.
So, like you got to pay attention because if you don't get that, then a lot of stuff that is kind of going on with her character, you don't really get. But overall, it's fucking great. And there's this dude that's coming up soon. It's like this. He's not a midget, but he's the closest thing to being a midget without being scary. And his name is like fucking Judo. His name is Judo Master. That's it. That's all I'm gonna tell you. It's fucking cool as shit. It's funny as fuck. It's quite possible, dude. It's like that sequence with that whole thing right there, and it's not just one episode either. Like it's funny as fuck, dude. Like that had me cracking up several episodes. So just stick it out. And then
I said Tay Tay. Her name is Tasty. That's what it was on.
Tasty.
On the Orange is the New Black. I loved Orange is the New Black.
I thought you were talking about Tasty Cakes.
No, that was the same girl that we're talking about.
Precious.
Yeah. Son of a bitch.
Dude, I'm not getting.
It's not the same girl.
Are you sure?
I promise you.
I'm not going to Google it. It's the same girl. We don't fact check here.
I don't know. No, I already fact checked too much already.
I do know her from somewhere else though, and I don't think it's that I haven't seen Orange is the New Black, so she's gonna be from some other thing.
Oh yeah, she's in other shit, and I could probably pick up my phone again, but why the fuck would we?
Yeah.
What else are we talking about today, brother?
Podcasts.
Podcasts. That's the one thing we haven't gotten into.
I mean,
I love. I got it. Bonfire's been killing me this week. Uh, fucking. Fucking Corey Haim, I think, dropped a new song. That was great. Bye Guys with fucking Zach and Ian was great this week.
didn't watch that. Your
Uh,
mom's house was good. This was the one that they acknowledged Top Dog on
I
at
didn't
the
finish that. I
end.
didn't finish it. The
I had
that
to
like
stop, dude. I had to stop because I started crying, like and shit.
oh shit. All right.
Like it was good. It was like no, it's like they're talking about Top Dog, and it made like the way Tom, like Tom loved his dad, like I love mine. Like
Yeah, yeah,
it
yeah.
really hit me. So I got through it. It made me cry. I was at work. It was kind of weird, so that was awkward. I had to shut my door in my office.
So for just a little quick recap, Top Dog, who we're talking about, it's Your Mom's House is a podcast hosted by Tom Segura and Christina Paszynski, his wife, and Top Dog is Tom Segura's dad. He passed away. His dad's name was also Tom Segura, or Thomas Segura. Passed away suddenly a couple weeks ago.
Not
And
suddenly, it cancer.
well, yeah, but I don't think they saw it coming.
They
Like
did.
this sudden.
Yeah. No, they did. If you'll listen to it, finish it up. They spent like the last couple weeks in the hospital with him and shit. He canceled a ton of dates and all sort of shit. So yeah. No, once you finish that rest of the episode, you get it. And then there's like you can search on YouTube and they tell you to do it. Do a YouTube search for the Top Dog moments on Your Mom's House, and there's like over an hour of Top Dog, just all this, like almost all the clips that he was ever in on Your Mom's House.
What's up there, buddy?
So
What's going on there, buddy?
it was great.
He was a great contribution to the show. And
Over 100 episodes. He was
yeah, if you were even a remote fan of Your Mom's House, you realize how big of an influence Top Dog was to the show. Like that was I guess it does start to add up that you hadn't heard references to him over the past like 6 months at least, which is really really sad, and it also really makes me sad that Dan has to like kind of you're going through the same shit. Yours was a little much more sudden, but at the same time, just too young, too soon, man.
Yeah. Fucking just to keep going with the segment here, because I don't want to sit here and ponder on that. But the fucking Josh Potter show is really good this week. I fucking love Josh Potter show. Like, I know. Do I think I pretty much say Josh Potter or Shane, whatever, Shane and Mark or Matt's Secret Page.
Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast.
Those are like my two top, other than Your Mom's House, that I listen to.
Not Bad Friends.
But I listened to episode 101 this
Bad
week.
Friends was great.
That was really funny. The Stevie Weeby was on it
With Chappelle Lacey.
Yeah.
From, I'm still a Fighter and the Kid fan. I don't listen to every single episode, but
I didn't know that was the same guy.
Yeah.
Because I tried listening to it without Brian, and I couldn't.
Well, Brian's back. That's why I've been
back.
back.
I haven't gone back since Brian went back.
Yeah.
But I didn't know Chappelle. Like I listened to it. You hear Chappelle. He was a Marine for a while. So I have to go back and start listening to The Fighter and the Kid. I didn't think he was that funny. Like the first couple episodes with him and that other dude with Brandon, right? Brendan Schaub.
Well, it's still the same people.
It wasn't. At like the beginning, it was like another dude and Chappelle and Brendan Schaub. Some other black dude. I can't remember his name. And it was not good. It was not funny at all. Brendan Schaub, and this is not a knock on him and his comedy, because his comedy's okay.
Fuck Brendan Schaub.
But he's not funny without Brian, like at all. Like in my opinion.
I think
So,
Brendan's funny in his own different way, and I appreciate. I don't know. I kind of appreciate what he does. Come on, all right, get out of my dick,
um,
fucking dog.
Ari Spear Skeptic Tank this week
Oh.
with Mark Norman and Sam Morelli.
Ah.
So that was really good, and We Might Be Drunk podcast was really good this week. That's it. I mean, or last week's, but it comes out on like Thursday or Friday. So
Yeah, no, those are fucking solids. I don't
we
know. I've
listen to
been.
we listen to too many podcasts. I
We
swear to
really
God.
do, man. Like, honestly, I was gonna say this week, I am just so like mixed and mashed and hodgepodged with all the fucking different shit I've been listening to and just like life shit I've been dealing with in general. Like, I don't have one real big thing I wanted to talk about this week. I don't have like something that really like stuck out to me, I guess. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I'll send you the link because we talked about it last week for a minute,
I
or
tried
maybe
the
it was.
Peacemaker. And I was going to say in my benefit. What the fuck?
But I
Yeah,
remember when
I
I
tried to
told
do the
you.
Peacemaker thing, but yeah,
Remember do you remember I told you about Diamond Dallas Page and Jake the Snake have a podcast?
yeah. I think I remember you mentioned that.
All right, I got it. I'll send you the link to it. They have 5 episodes out now.
Hmm.
The first couple are really funny. The last one you could miss. It's kind of annoying, but the
I might like it then.
yeah. No, the last like they're just going like through their time in the business and shit. And I was a massive Jake the Snake fan when I was a kid.
No,
So
I remember. I mean, like I was a huge fan as far as his gimmick back in the day, but then also like what was the documentary came the something the ring
Beyond the Mat, bro.
beyond the mat. Yeah,
Oh, dude, that made me a bigger fan. Like
yeah.
he is a crazy motherfucker,
I
and
remember.
he's always
I
sober and
remember
shit.
dragging my mom to that. Like
Yeah,
I was
dude.
like, I don't remember what year that came out, but I was just
I don't
like,
either. Like 98,
mom, like
99.
yeah, I was like, mom, you need to buy me a ticket for this. Hold on. I'm gonna put like,
Dude, it was by far the best documentary ever made, in my
but
opinion,
it was also
on
like
wrestling.
beyond a documentary. It was like one of
Yeah.
like the first documentaries that was like in our generation that you go to the movie
Dude,
theater.
it
You didn't have to go to
basically,
like an art house. You had to like you can go to like
yeah,
a main movie theater.
bro, it's like basically a Jake the Snake Robert slash Mankind Mick Foley fucking documentary. It is a New Jack. They were the main characters, and dude, it was so great. I watch that at least twice a year still.
That
I
was
own that shit.
1999, bro.
Dude, I own that shit. I watch it at least twice a
I
year,
was like 16.
and it's amazing.
Mom, you don't understand. You gotta take me.
Such a great documentary. The way it's shot and everything that's done.
Yeah,
But
like to this day, the image of the snake in his hotel bathroom or his bathtub, the bathtub. I'm
dude,
like-
and the fact that Jake the Snake Roberts, whose gimmick was to carry a fucking snake everywhere, was deathly afraid of snakes, is still one of the funniest fucking things ever. There's a really good story they tell on that podcast with DDP because Jake the Snake in the early '90s lived with Diamond Dallas Page for a minute, and it's when he had the Cobra that bit Macho Man Randy Savage, like the most
I know the macho stories. Listen, I'm cocksucker. If you're
yeah,
gonna fucking have that
like the
motherfucker,
most epic
you're gonna have to have
thing.
white juice.
Yeah, the most epic thing to happen, you know, be like in my opinion, the best thing that ever drama wise. I thought Macho Man was gonna die when I was a kid. All right. That was bigger than fucking Hulk Hogan slamming Andre the Giant. All right. That was my fucking moment that I was a diehard wrestling fan for. And that same snake, when he put that snake in the bath at Diamond Dallas Page's house, and somehow it got out and went into like a grate and shit, and like disappeared for like a week, and then it came out while DDP's wife was out, and
Oh
it's a
no!
fucking cobra,
Holy
bro.
shit!
Freaked her the fuck out.
I
She's
forgot about that
screaming, dude.
story.
Oh, dude, it's so fucking funny. And then the way they tell it together on the podcast, dude, I'm fucking dying laughing in my office. It was so fucking funny. And they both have like a similar memory to it, except DDP's is like on, where like that's like during Jake the Snake Roberts fucking coke or crack
Oh, I
binges.
remember that. Oh yeah.
So yeah, that's a good episode. But yeah. You need to check this shit out just because the nostalgia factor, and it is funny. So
Yeah, I think you need to send me that link
I
after.
will, buddy.
Um, yeah, I think we covered all the bases. We talked
Yeah, I think
bullshit. We talked about being fat. We talked about TV shows. Oh God. Ugh. We. I really hope Peacemaker fucking steps its game up.
I was iffy on the first episode, except I think the first episode, the reason why there were so many boobs in it was to get you kind of like, oh wait, I wonder if it's going to be like this the rest of the
Trying to
time.
be silly hooked. All
Right.
right.
But it's not.
Talked about movies. Did I
There haven't
see
been any
any
fucking
movies?
movies that's come out.
Yeah.
Not in January. Nothing that was worth watching.
Yeah, we'll see what's up next week with maybe we'll go hit up the Alamo Draft House. I guess that's it, man. Uh all right. I guess we wrap it up on this on your pick. No, hold on. I got something. I got something. Don't you fucking dare laugh at me, you piece of fucking
Jackass Forever comes out on the 18th.
that's a good one. Who you got on the Super Bowls?
Oh god, obviously the Rams. Got my
Really?
quarterback. Yeah, dude.
Really?
Matt Stafford.
Oh, now we've had a little conversations.
I mean, I'm down to drop 50 on it. When I'm at, am I right? I'll
Uh,
drop 50. I mean, if
I,
you really want to go, but
I'm not trying to
dude, it's
go.
Matt Stafford. That's my boy. He gave the Lions like 12 years, and they traded him off.
I'll,
Best thing that could happen for him.
all right. I got Bengals for a 6-pack. What'd you think?
I definitely, yeah, 6-pack for sure.
I'll
Yeah,
order a 6-pack delivered to your house.
dude, I'll just fucking cash app you, and then you can buy whatever the fuck you want.
All right.
But yeah,
Hold on.
Rams
Shake
all
hands.
the way.
Shake hands.
Oh wait, here.
There we
Oh,
go.
yeah. I do Rams by 14.
Oh no, I was just calling.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, if everybody wants my
14?
official bet,
All right.
like if we're doing, I mean, I know we're not. This is like a win or lose, whoever. But if we're doing it, when I go on and make a bet on my sports book,
And by the way, Perfectly Misfit and Perfectly Misfit Media does always support any gambling by any sort that are not sanctioned by the state's regulations.
I just I didn't mean like you gambling. Right,
We're gentlemen's.
right. Gentleman sports book with like $100 going to put it out. I mean, how Doll Harris, yes.
Dole Harris. Yeah. I guess if we're gonna wrap it up here, we're gonna ask one favor of those of you scumbags who keep sticking out with us every week. Tell somebody you love them. Dan, I love your fucking face. I love you.
I love you too, buddy.
Keep being you. I hope to see you next week.
Fuck. Let's hope so.
Yeah. Thanks for tuning in, guys. If the other dumb thing we can ask for is give us a like, share with your Facebook, share with your dumb shit. We love you. See you next Tuesday.
See you next Tuesday.
Fuck